are you doing today? I am coming to you to explain the difference between the lap band and the gastric sleeve procedure today. I have my little pamphlet here. I'm going to read the descriptions of both of the procedures off because I want to make sure I get everything correctly and make sure I describe it and give you an accurate description for the ones who do not completely understand what these procedures are. So I will start with the lap band, which is the procedure that I was actually considering when I made my decision. Um, I had said, okay, I'm going to get the lap band done. But then once I started doing different research and looking at different videos of people who have had the lap band, people who had the gastric sleeve, I kind of changed my mind and I went with the gastric sleeve. And I'll explain to you why I decided to go with the gastric sleeve once I explain the process and what both of them do. So basically, the lap band is a silicone ring that's containing an inflatable cuff that is placed around the upper part of your stomach, and a fill port is placed directly beneath the skin and is connected to the band by a flexible tube. So it is a ring, a silicone ring that is put around your stomach, and it creates a new smaller stomach pouch. It says that can hold only a tiny amount of food, so it reduces the stomach's food storage capacity. Um, the lap band also controls the smaller upper stomach pouch and the lower part of the stomach. The smaller the stomach, the faster you will feel full with the lap band, and the smaller the stoma, the slower food moves between the upper and lower portions of the stomach during digestion. So people feel less hungry and they eat less and they lose weight. That's how the lap band is done. And once the lap band is in place around the upper portion of the stomach, it's like a belt around your stomach. It can be adjusted to whatever level, I guess, you and your doctor feel is necessary for you to lose the weight. The port that they put underneath the skin is used to tighten or loosen the band around the stomach. It either inflates it or it deflates the inner lining with saline solution. So when the fluid is added to the band, it tightens the outlet of the pouch. So you need less food to maintain a full feeling. So the adjustments to the band are made to meet your individual weight loss goals that allow you to control your weight loss. So basically, my understanding of the lap band is it's a band that goes around your stomach, and it causes your stomach to be smaller, and you eat less, and you, as you lose weight or whatever, you have to get it adjusted with the saline solution to continue to make it small. Or once you get to your weight loss and you want to maintain, I guess they have a certain amount of saline solution or an adjustable, the way they adjust it to keep your weight maintained to where it's at versus losing weight. So that's the description of the lap band. So the procedure that I'm going to have is the gastric sleeve. So what they do with the gastric sleeve, they reduce the size of your stomach by as much as 85%. So your stomach that remains after they cut the part out, it will resemble a long, slender tube, similar in size and shape to a banana. So the stomach will only hold a few ounces of food, which will help you to lose weight because it's going to reduce the amount of food that you eat, and you're going to feel full by eating way less than what I eat now. So even though I'll be eating a significant less amount of food, you still rarely will feel hungry after the surgery. And the reduced hunger is because the part of the stomach that they remove from, which is the bottom portion of your stomach, is responsible for the hormone that makes you hungry. So it's responsible for the sensations that we experience when we're hungry. So I will no longer get those sensations. So if I'm not getting hungry, I'm not going to want to eat. And being that my stomach is only going to hold a few ounces of food, I'm going to be able to eat very little and feel full. So that's the difference in the procedures. So, like I said on the onset of the video, in the beginning, I was considering the lap band because I felt like, okay, that's less invasive. You don't have to have the surgery and have to stay in the hospital. So I started doing my research on both and looking at the videos, and I decided I no longer wanted to do the lap band because I I liked it, the gastric sleeve, because once you have the procedure done, it's done. There's no maintaining it. There's not going back and forth to the doctor, having to get something retightened or inflated or deflated. And I just didn't want to have to deal with that. I wanted something that was more permanent. So I have this procedure done, and then the rest is on me. My diet, the way I eat, my exercising, and everything. And that's what I want. I like the convenience of the gastric sleeve. I didn't want anything that I was going to have to be going back to the doctor monthly or however often you have to go and having it adjusted and looked at. And then I'm thinking, okay, well, what if something happened and they have to go in and remove the band and put another one in, and just my head was thinking about all different kind of scenarios with that. So I decided I was gonna do the gastric sleeve because I felt like that procedure was gonna give me what I wanted and the convenience that I was gonna also want, along with having the weight loss. So that is why I chose to go with the gastric sleeve, and I hope that my descriptions, I was reading it right off of this pamphlet that I got at my doctor's office. I hope that it was clear and that everyone was able to understand the difference if you're considering gastric sleeve or the lap band. I hope this made it made you have a clearer understanding of what is actually involved. And I also pulled up the gastric sleeve procedure, and I was able to watch the procedure being done by multiple doctors on YouTube, and it looks like it's really simple. It does not look like it take a long time. So yeah, that's why I chose to go with that. So I mean, I'm not here to tell anybody, oh no, you don't need to do the lap band. You need to go with the gastric sleeve. That's the best one for you. Everybody have to talk with their doctors, look at their situation, and look at the goals that they want to attain. And then they have to make the decision that's best for them, like I did. So I'm not biased. I'm not more this. I'm not more that. The gastric sleeve was just going to work better for me and give me the results that I was looking for. So that's what I wanted to explain to you all on this video. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of this process. I think when I come back to you next, I'm going to talk about the process that I had to do to get it actually approved from the insurance. Like I said before, I think I mentioned it in my first video, that some insurances require 3 months, some insurances require 6 months. It's different. It all depends on what your insurance say you need to do. My insurance requires 6 months. So I will come back to you all and explain my 6 month process and everything that I had to go through, to have that final submission to the insurance company for the approval and how long that process took for me and everything. So that will be my next video. I look forward to talking to you all again. I hope everybody have a good day. Bye-bye.